What's good, everybody? What's good, people? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all know I gotta ask. Can everybody hear me good or whatever the case may be? Let me know down in these comments. Y'all make sure to like up the live as y'all enter, please, and thank you. Um, Chat, if I sound over it, I am because the ending of this episode, child, this just listen. Mm, 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 mm. Whatever. Y'all come on in. Y'all make sure to like up this live, please, and thank you. Um, Child, please, everybody around there just looking for their check. All right, that's just how I feel. Everybody, Melody included. Everybody around there to just get their check, do they scene, and leave. All right, that's what it's come to at this point. Everybody's there, including Melody. Everybody is just there to get their check, do they scene, and go home. All right. People just faking and being fake, just fake, child. A lot of them around there. All right, a lot of them around there. Not just Melody. Oh, because listen, she's the queen of the fake hoes. All right, and we gonna dig. I'm finna dig my teeth into her when we get there. But she ain't the only one though. She ain't. She ain't. She ain't the only one. Like because no tea, no shade, Tisha. It was cute or whatever. But child, please. This little thing that you did with Melody, that just needed to happen for the sake of the show. That's all that was. That ain't nothing but an Evelyn and Tammy situation if I ever seen it. We're gonna talk about it when we get there. See everybody being fake. You know what I'm saying? Just fake. Child. Child. Child, please. They cordial like, girl, bye. Child, boo. They not even cordial. They just call she friends. Listen, we just go keep it cute for the cameras and we just go keep it cute off cameras, but that's just where that's at. I mean, and I'm fine with that. But I'd rather it just say that. Like, child, what I think about Kiki, we'll get there. We go get there, child, eventually. Y'all come on in. It's 5 minutes and 40 something seconds in. Y'all know I get started at 10 minute mark. Like this up, please. Thank you guys. Don't send me no, don't be up in here commenting and you ain't liked up no video. How about that? Hey T, when are you gonna give us the I and the D? The ID. What ID? Come on in, friend. You better than Ashley. What you talking about? I don't understand what that means. Kiki is a mess, child. We gonna get, like I say, folk there to get their coin. All right? Ain't no friends. All right? Ain't no friends. Everybody, listen, it's just, this episode was lackluster. It was. I zoned out doing several scenes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to Ashley. I ain't know what you good because you was losing me, friend. Oh, child. You getting tired of Tiff Taff already? Again, people they looking for their scene, child. They looking for their moment. They trying to find it in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Y'all like up to this. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all like up this live. Dear God Almighty. Ugh, drinking this shit. I put some limes in it, seeing if it'll make it taste better. It's alright. I'm sipping on it like it's 100 proof Everclear or something. It ain't. It's a damn beer. But you know, I do beer, but I don't do beer like that, like that. But I have bought a beer or whatever, and because I actually planned on watching the fight, and I had to get some limes though, because I can have without it. Y'all come on in, like up the live people. I don't know how many people gonna be up in here, because like I say, um, mm, my folk over it. So you know, Scotty ain't even doing a damn live. Lord, Scotty ain't even doing a damn live. My car drops way over there. Scotty ain't even doing the damn live. His gonna be pre-recorded. The gag is, I might turn around and make mine pre-recorded too, because excuse me. Somebody say Melody always late because she wants to show off her Mary Kay makeup and dark and lovely wigs. I'm dead. I am dead. I am dead. Not Mary Kay makeup and dark and lovely wigs. I'm so screaming. Tiff was trying too hard to make a moment. I mean, maybe, but you know, we gonna get there. Like I said, I don't want to say too much yet. What's good, y'all? Hold on, let me fix this. I'm trying to fix. What's good, you guys? So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 6, episode 3. I think this is when the third episode already. Yeah, we are. Shit. Well, I'm glad it's going back quick. Um, Hasta LaTisha, baby, dear God Almighty. Again, we got to work on these. We got to work on these names, Carlos. All right, I get you. I get on you about that every season. These crazy ass names and titles for this show. Anyway, yeah, Gail, I'm fine. I'm just bored. All right, I'm bored. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm bored. Some of the scenes be lackluster. Don't get me wrong. I love the new edits. I love the new graphics and things of that nature. That's all cute. I'm loving the new confessionals. That's well and fine. But some scenes was just Other ones was alright, cute. But then it was just more. Whatever. We'll get a bunch of fakeness is really all got from this episode. But we'll get there. So the episode continues with Kiki and Tisha talking, and Tisha says that Tisha asks her, "What is Kiki really upset about? Like, what is the root and the causing of like the anger? Like, just period." And Kiki says that she felt like LaTisha just left her stranded and threw her out there for the wolves while she was in the midst of going through her little issue that she had going on. Tisha's thing is she tried to be there for her, but while Kiki was going through what she was going through, she used to like get at her verbally or whatever the case may be. And what was more telling was Kiki didn't deny it. So listen, look, that's how LaTisha feel. The gag is I'm not mad with LaTisha either. All right. I'm not mad with her for pulling back. I'm just gonna pull back from you because you gonna say the wrong thing to me one day, and then it's really gonna be some shit. So before it get to that point, and I know you going through, and then people gonna be sick, it's gonna be all my fault because of what you going through, and I know you going through something, and didn't have to react like that, and blah blah blah. Before it get to that point, I'm just gonna back away from you. I don't feel like she was wrong for that. I would have too. And I'm glad Kiki did take ownership of that. She apologized for that, whatever the case may be. And it Kiki, one thing that I will say though, in this scene, and Kiki, I swear, I listen. Oh my God. I don't want to be messy. I don't. I don't want to be messy, Kiki. I don't. I don't want to be messy. But when I was sitting there looking at you while you were sitting there in that scene, that picture that's floating around about you allegedly stealing locks from Home Depot, but allegedly, allegedly, all right. The people are saying that's you, but when I was sitting, I was like, nah, girl, child, please, all right. But then when you were sitting down there, I like talking to Tisha. I'm listen, keep again. I'm not trying to be messy, and I ain't saying it's you, but I just need to drink. That's all I need to do. I like I said in my post, the lady looked like she was just roll hard and put away wet by her dealer for a piece of crack rock. Like I swear to y'all up and down, that's what the lady looked like on camera, child, on caught on 4K CCTV cameras. Like that's exact. And I said, no, no, it's not. But I'm not gonna lie. But still, Kiki, I'm choosing. I'm choosing to turn a blind eye to that, and because you my homegirl, Kiki. I'm not. I'm not doing that. Um, yeah, Tisha was pregnant during that whole time. So, like I say, I understand why LaTisha pulled away, Kiki. I do. I'm not mad at her for pulling away. Like you was just doing way too much for her liking, and she couldn't handle that. Um, Demetria said it's not Kiki. That's her friend's aunt. Oh dear God Almighty. Well, that's what she said. But listen, no, I said no shade. I ain't trying to be messy, but y'all know I'm saying when she was sitting down talking to her, we not gonna sit here and act like it won't a little bit of resemblance. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say it was her. I ain't do none of that. Cause y'all know I like Kiki. Um, we gonna move on. So LaTisha invites her to this girl's fun day that she's having. Down to this spot where everybody just couldn't have their own masseuse or masseur and do what they do, and they just all sit up like real rich fish do. You know what I'm saying? Real fish with real money. They would see. It wouldn't have been Melody that would have had their thing like that. It wouldn't have been like that. See, if Melody had hosted something like that, all of y'all would have had your own masseuse. Y'all would have had either your own room, or she would have had just enough money to get y'all your own masseuse and to buy or rent out a space or whatever. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't have to been like no take a turns type of situation. Like everybody would have had their own judge, and it would have been fine if it were Melody. You understand what I'm saying? But people got to get it how they live and get it within their means or whatever. So I'm gonna let you have it, Tisha. Okay, moving moving on, child. Um, Lord have mercy. I straight up pulled one of them hounds around there. What just happened to me? Moving on. Um, so a very interesting scene though that did catch my attention was seeing Marceau down the black, and we see Father Scott come around there, girl, Mark Scott singing. Dear Lord God Almighty. Tisha, that's what you're gonna have to look forward to by the time Marcel get his daddy age now. Um, now I don't know if that's read what because y'all know this is my first time ever. Y'all know this is my first time seeing Father Scott or whatever. It's shocking, but this is my first time seeing him. He came through. I think they said he lived in Chicago. I think he said, and he came down to visit them or whatnot. It was a cute scene. They jumped right into it though. And his dad was basically telling him he needs to stop working so much, that he needs to spend more time with his wife and his kids, and so on and so forth. Like, working is cool, that's cute. You know, you're the man of your house, you're the king of your castle, you're doing what you're supposed to do, that's fine. But don't work yourself to death, and don't work yourself to the point where you can't enjoy it. Because he was like, before you know it, your kids are grown, and he's right about that. But y'all know, Marcel gonna do whatever he want to do. There, his daddy is saying he know from experience, so don't do that. And he's just still sitting here like, well, listen, I'm gonna basically do what I want to do. I hear you, I appreciate it, thank you, but I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And hey, it is what it is. I mean, you said he looked more like Mark. Well, that's why obviously he Mark Jr. That's Mark's senior child. But I appreciated the scene though. I thought it was cute. I really did. Like, I was really, I was really shocked that we saw him. Honestly, um, but that was basically it with that scene. Marcel said he gonna do what he want to do. Thank you, Daddy. But he gonna do what he want to do, and that's the end of it. So Tisha meets with Kimmy down to some. Girl, I don't know what it was, child. It was cute though. It was a cute little ambiance or whatnot. Y'all get these likes up, child. It was a cute little ambiance or whatnot, but it was all right. Kimmy come in there looking like the third zebra girl, not even cheetah girl, zebra girl. Like, girl, listen, that looked very Jay Bolin. Was you paying a piece of homage to Melody when she had on, because that looked very similar to what she had on with Jay Bolin or whatever. Shout out to you, Kimmy. I get it. Even though you look like Nanny Fine in it. You gave Nanny Fine tease, girl. You did. But hey, I'll let you have it. Uh the Scott dad seems like he real laid back and easygoing. He do. Shout out to the people that's coming in. Y'all make sure to like up this live as y'all enter. Thank you for popping on up in here, so and so and so. So doing that whole thing, Tisha was telling her about how he hired a new business partner, and then the business partner took over her office, and she didn't know anything about the business partner basically having an office or having a space there. And she's talking about how she's part owner of the company, and she feels like she should know different things like this that's going on. Like, she's saying, she was finding out information about shit that she's supposed to know, like, but yet she's hearing it from this employee, or is he an employee? Like, I'm confused as to really what he is. But at the end of the day, you know, I understood Tisha's feelings. I did. I understood Tisha's feelings. Um, Child, who is this? I'm gonna hit them back up later. I understood Tisha's feelings or whatever, and I got where she was coming from. I did, but the conversation that I appreciated the most out of all of that was the conversation that Kimmy had with her about how to effectively communicate. Be clear. What Kimmy said was absolutely 1000% right. It was. Kimmy was absolutely right in what she said, and I agree with her. It's all about timing, how you say things, when you say things, so on and so forth. I get all of that, but that works for Maurice. That's not gonna that's not gonna work for Marcel at all. And we see that down to this we see that down to this episode. Tisha should be used to this treatment. He dog her out all the daggone time. I'm weak, yeah. I mean, but he do though. I mean, no shade to Tisha. Y'all know ain't no issues with Tisha, but hey. uh So during the middle of them talking about all that, Melody calls to invite Kimmy out for massages. And so Tisha used that time to invite Melody out to her little girls' day for the little situation that they had going on or whatever. Um, I mean, it was cute. It was mature, I suppose. But at the end of the day, it's fake. Moving on. Marcel, excuse me, Marcel at home playing chess with the kids. It was cute. So Marcel, during the middle of them having dinner, Marcel claims that he was joking when he asked the kids, well, how do they feel about finally getting a home cooked meal from their mama? Because you know, y'all mama, she'll much rather work than be at home and cook for y'all or whatever. So the kids basically took up for their mama and MJ. MJ straight up said, there's no way in hell that he could ever sit up and say something like that to his wife. Listen, listen, I was on the Sharon side. Now he said that he was just joking. I'm gonna take him at his word. If he said he was joking, he was joking. But I was glad that the kids did have their mama back though. that just goes to show that just goes to show that it doesn't matter how long you've been married. It simply means nothing if the two of you can't effectively communicate. Right. He was gaslighting her though the whole scene. Child. He wasn't joking because I'm pretty sure when Tisha was not there, he talked about, huh? It's takeout city in the household. Marcel don't cook. Them kids look just like Marcel. They do. It was Miller for me. The tables have turned. He wasn't joking at all. That son meant every word of it, child. You said the tables are turned. Listen. Mm. But another interesting scene that came out of that, because you know, other than that. But the interesting thing that came out of that was Tisha basically trying to take Kimmy's advice and how to effectively communicate with a Scott brother. So she was basically telling him his feelings about the new guy, his name Gino. I know his name now. That Gino was there and how he just basically took over her office. Now she don't have a new office no more. And, you know, how he knows information that she doesn't, and how Marcel was still keeping her out of the loop of things when she is part owner of it. Basically, what he told her to do was make your bag and shut the hell up. Basically, is what he said to her. Listen, you a partner, but you a silent partner. You ain't got nothing to do with the business dealings that go on here. Just shut up and make the money. Shout out to K Michelle. That's basically what he told her. All right, play your role, play your position, and he meant every word of what he said. Now, I mean, listen, is it messed up? Absolutely. He did gaslight the hell out of her during that whole conversation. But I mean, listen. See, y'all want to know what get me? Everybody want me to dog out Tisha the way I dog out Melody, but I don't like Melody, so that's why I'm finna dog her out in a second. But I'm making light work of LaTisha. I feel like all is fair in love and war because y'all are gonna make Melody out to be some type of innocent bystander at what went down at the end of this when she played a part and played a hand in all of that foolishness, but then want to sit back and be like, I'm trying we gonna get there. But see, my thing is because the tables be turning, because I don't understand it. When it's Tisha finna get dogged out. And they gonna overlook Mel and her fake. Well, see me, I'm gonna get Tisha together, but her ass gonna get it. I'm trying to hurry up and get there because nothing else really was worth talking about. It doesn't seem he like Tisha goes to the office often. How could someone take your seat when you're there, child? Hey, your boldness. Hey, Nola, what's good, friend? Girl, don't come up in here trying to read you can't roast the judge, friend. Okay, you can't roast the judge. Okay, it is not my fault. You decided to get caught dead or alive on camera. Okay, and that Mammy Joyce back when she was in her 30s wig. That is not my fault, sis. Okay, I couldn't help but notice the bang. All right, it was just there. And you know what I'm saying? That's all that was. That's it. Ciao. What's good, baby? Mwah. Um, thank you, Nikki, for your cash app, boo. Um, thank you, Loretta, for your cash app too, boo. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Um, get Melody T. Don't hold back on her having reality behind y'all. Stay hungry. What did Melody do? Oh, we gonna get to what Melody did when we get there. Hold on. Do I even want to talk about the rest of that? Whatever. Okay, boom. We get right down to because the rest of that, like I said, he gaslit the hell out of her, and that just was what it was. Whatever. Moving on. I ain't got much for the episode. So LaTisha's Girls Day. And this was the time that she let us know. First of all, the space was cute, but whatever. It was cute. It was a cute space. It was small though, so I do understand why they split the group up like that. And I guess so. It was able to set up for the individual scenes that happen. But I mean, I would have enjoyed it better had all of them been able to sit around and then just had the conversation and let it play out. Versus it was basically a set up scene that mellow mutt was all down to sit up. We gonna get on her. We gonna get on her. Um, so Tisha brings up the issue that Tiffany has with Kiki because apparently, I guess when she invited her to it, that's when Tiffany decides to let her know about her feelings about Kiki down to the Christmas party. You know, basically turning on Tisha, telling all of her business down to the group. I'm not gonna sit here and act like what Tiffany said was so wrong because it wasn't. I understood Tiffany's position in that moment. I did. I understood her position in that moment. My thing about it though is, girl, that happened so damn long ago. Like, I mean, I guess y'all don't really talk like that. So, I mean, I guess this was your time to get it out now or whatever. But whatever. Moving on. But I'm not gonna act like what Tiffany said was so wrong. And what I also found telling about that situation was how Tiffany kept trying to call out Mel and her fakeness because it is fake. Her whole thing is you keep trying to sit up in my face and tell me that Kiki is such a good person and how you want positive people, you only want positive people around you. Well, I don't think her being invited to come to a scene to tell intimate details about her cousin and they situation or whatever on national TV for your personal gain. I don't really feel like that's a good person. I don't think you're a good person like that if you're willing to turn on your family on TV. You know what I'm saying? And I again, Tiffany is messy as hell. And Tiffany was being real messy in this situation. But again, this is why I say this whole damn thing was fake because everybody was just there to get their check, make the scene, and leave. Everybody. Mellow Mutt on down. They were all there to make their moment. It was definitely messy. It was very messy. But I mean, I'm just saying. So when Kiki come around there, Kiki and LaTisha automatically start shading each other. I didn't understand where the shade came from, especially after y'all just said that y'all was gonna get over it and y'all was gonna wipe the slate clean, and then y'all came around there and So in the middle of that, Stormy tells them how, Kiki and Tisha, how they look just alike. And I believe Kiki said it was a compliment that that she said they looked alike, or Tisha looked like her, or something of the sort. And then Tisha felt the way about that and basically felt like Kiki was trying to throw shade and Kiki was running her mouth. And in my opinion, yeah, Kiki, you was making a scene, baby. Okay? My opinion, Kiki, you was making a scene. You was. You was making a scene now. It was obvious, Kiki. It was. No shade, but it was. It was very obvious that you was there to make the scene. And you was making it. You was definitely making it. You know how to get up under your cousin's skin. You know what's able to tick her off and tee her off and set her off. You was trying your best. Just gonna be honest. Um, Tiffany puts a sock on her hand and said, "Would this be considered a puppet?" No, it'll only be considered a puppet if one of them shoved a hand up your ass and did that. That's what a puppet makes. You with a hand up your ass. Shut up. Moving on, and I don't give a damn about you being pregnant. You being real messy with your pregnant ass. You need to sit your pregnant ass down somewhere and just be pregnant. You don't need to be sitting up here creating drama with these women and you pregnant. Dear God Almighty. So Melody comes through or whatever. She claims she's sick. To me, you sounded no differently than what you always did, but I mean, I guess you was trying to give us your rendition of Janet Jackson or whatever with that whispery Mariah Carey shit. I guess, child. Um, or was you hoarse from that performance? All right, was it this performance right here that you just came back from and you were so hoarse with? Mm. Child, if you don't take a secret and sit your ass down somewhere, child, boo. Send out a child that fence singing that you be sent around there to my girl. Please. Anyway, you look good though. It was cute. I did like the little outfit or whatever the case may be. Your hair was a little stiff. All right, it was, Melody. It was a little stiff. And another thing that was stiff was your professional look. I didn't like it. I did not like this black look on you, Melody. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't like that black professional look you had on Mel. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, it's a no for me, dog. It's a fee. And listen, Tisha, I'm getting sick of you getting up here looking like the substitute teacher, because that's what you was dressed like down to your confessional. It was cute though, but you was giving me real nasty yearbook photo as a substitute teacher that everybody liked. Dear Lord God Almighty. Anyway, um, so Tiff brings up the issue that she has with Kiki and what Kiki did to Melly. I mean, and what Kiki did to Tisha, because Kiki whole thing is she was there and she saw LaTisha cry real tears when she found out about that situation, and she was trying to bait Melody into talking about it, and then Melody was sitting there like trying to avoid the conversation or whatever the case may be. Now everybody is going to sit around and big up Melody for not wanting to talk about the situation and so on and so forth, and how Tiffany was so messy and so on and so forth. And now, don't get me wrong, Tiffany was really messy. Yes. And Tiffany was trying to bait Melody into a conversation. Yes. But I thoroughly agree with Stormy when Stormy was like, why not just say to this woman, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want that to be this topic of conversation. I'm trying to stay out of the drama. I'm trying to stay out of the issues. Like, talk about that with Tisha. Let's find something else to talk about. I'm on her side with that. That's where Melody is a fake asshole comes from. That shit right there. Because everybody got a problem with me saying the B word. Ho, she'll tickle y'all fancy just damn fine. Because it's going to be one of the damn other. Now take your pick. She fake. Point blank, period. Fake, 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 fake. I'm on her side. Stop sitting over here playing this passive aggressive bullshit with people. Just simply say, listen, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to bring that up. That ain't my issue. That ain't even though it is your business because you made it your business when you made it your business to invite her down to the conversation, and you was indulging into the conversation, and you was also egging the conversation on that she had. Be clear. But now you want to like very Vershandia pig face ass O'Neill of you. You want to sit up and play around into the fray, but then once you get called out on it, you want to dip back and, oh, listen, this is a Zen moment. This is a peaceful moment. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to do this. But then the minute that you heard the other ladies talking about it, you were so quick to jump up and take Stormy round there to the room because Stormy heard her name. See, why not keep up that same energy? Why not keep that same energy? Why are you so quick to jump up and take Stormy in the room to go and sit up and sit up and have that damn scene? But then when shit get hot, you want to get up and run your ass about the damn kitchen. And I know I'm skipping, but it is what it is. Now, and Stormy, while we talk about being fake, and there's no shade, Stormy, but my thing is, if you could say that into the confessionals, I really would have appreciated you more saying that to her face right then and there. All right. I really would have. I really would have appreciated. I mean, thank you for saying it in the confessionals. But I would have personally loved it more had you said it to her damn face. I would be riding for you so hard right now because I felt the fakeness coming through the TV screen. No shade, Stormy. You know I live for you, sis. But if you got enough balls to say it into the confessionals, I really would have loved to have you just got it. Much like how Tiffany was being real messy, but calling Melody to the damn carpet. Because again, I agree with Tiffany. If she said, if dear Lord God Almighty, no, Melody can't win for losing. No, she can't. No, she can't. That's very Shawnee O'Neal of her. It is. That's very Giselle Brown of her. You don't want to sit up and talk about it, but then once you hear that a scene is being curated in the back, you're ready to get up and jump shit, jump out of your Zen moment and that stand out of it moment to be the first one to come up in there and bring her up in there so that they can sit up and have that conversation and so on and so forth. No, 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 no. Staying out of it is staying out of it. Keep that same damn energy. I done skip. Dear Lord God, but it don't matter because the episode was tied and through. I'm gonna be honest. The episode was tied and through. So Kiki, let me get back on task. Kiki tells Kimmy that she felt like Kimmy was more so instigating the situation than she was trying to get a common understanding. She felt like she took a side and she felt like she was adding more to it or whatever the case may be to make to make excuse me, what she said more bigger than what it actually was. So Kimmy So thing is everybody felt the same way that there was no reason for her to really bring that up and so on and so forth and blah blah blah. So why are you just making it seem as if or she felt like everybody else was adding in their little 2 cents and so on and so forth. And that's how Stormy name came up. That's how Stormy name came up. Because because Kiki says that everybody wants to point out, including Kimmy, wants to point out what she said was so damn wrong and so on and so forth. But Stormy, we got to call you to the mat. When Stormy was sitting up here talking, bringing it, putting in her own opinion, talking about Marceau and Tisha and what she done heard and so on and so forth. I'm not no shade, Stormy, but you do got to be called up to the carpet, sis, because you did. You was on camera on 4K. You also had words. So I do agree with Kiki on that. When that got brought up, LaTisha straight up said, listen, I mostly remember you talking about Kiki. Now, I ain't saying you didn't bring up Stormy. I just didn't hear it because majority of the conversation was on Kiki and what Kiki said. No shade to Kimmy. I do agree with. I believe Tisha when she say that. I do. I believe Tisha when she say that. No shade, Kimmy. Kimmy, you probably did bring up Stormy. You probably did. You probably did bring up Stormy saying this or saying that, but I do believe the bulk of your conversation probably landed more towards Kiki being the one sitting around there stirring up drama and bringing up family issues and so on and so forth. No shade. Nah. By the looks of these comments, I'm too glad I'm not doing my reviews live anymore. Child, look who done came out from under the bushes. Hey, Scotty. But, Scotty, do you agree with me? I did. And, Scotty, I really want your opinion. And my opinion, Scotty. I feel as though I do agree with the people about Mel being fake in this moment because I agree with Stormy. If you don't want to have a conversation, don't have the conversation, but also keep the same energy. Don't say you want to stay out of the business, but then once you hear that some messy shit going on, you the first one to jump up and say, "Well, hey, come on, let's go see what they're talking about." Yeah, come on here. Yeah, come on, but I want to stay out of it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring it up. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If Mel sneezed wrong, it would be an issue. If she put her bra on wrong, it would be an issue. Yeah, it would. I'm giving my opinion. Sorry. That's my opinion. The gag is, if anybody else did that, y'all would be so quick to call them out on it and bring them out to the carpet. So I don't understand why you just can't seem to see it for Melody. But if the shoe was on the other foot, and that was, and listen, do I think Tisha, child, listen, I stand by what the hell I say. I'm not about to make no adjustments to what I just said. I'm not about to sit up and try to make T-shirt this or make T-shirt that to appease folk. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. I stand by my own damn opinion. And my opinion, she's fake as fuck. And if it was anybody else that did that, y'all will agree. I wouldn't, cause I wouldn't care. Everyone on the show has played in the audacity card, not just my fine, Lil Mackie. That's your opinion, baby. But around here, she gonna get called out, love. Sorry. Mhm. She gonna get called out by name. All right. Tisha holding the show down like Melody should be doing. She's showing that she's way more mature and getting into the business. Dear God Almighty, you said that, not me. They already upset with me because I wanted to call out Melody and her fake. She was being fake in that moment. Just like I called out Stormy. See, where was Lil Mackie when I said it about Stormy? See, they understand it when there's everybody else. When I called it out about Kimmy, they understood it. When I called it about Maurice, they understood it. When I called it about Marceau, they understood it. The minute I call it about Melody, it's all of the excuses and above. I don't understand. That's why I say I stand by my own opinion. Okay. I realized that as well. Period. Keisha was in almost every scene tonight, child. To be honest, I don't watch anymore. I don't blame her. but got kicked out of her own building. Child, it's a sin and a shame. It's a sin and a shame. It don't matter. Tisha don't need to be in that damn building no way. All right, she got a coffee shop she could go to. Listen, what's her name? Kimmy done already said that she got a space for her girl. Come to her building. Tisha, I've called out everybody. Terrence, I've called out everybody out on the show. Hmm. They be so mad. Like, why you mad, friend? Right? Like, why you mad? Marcel really treats Tisha bad, and she's trying to help him. Hmm? Why haven't we seen Melody other family members on the show? They need to go to Bundridge, Alabama. Child, I don't know. I ain't never heard of that. Love Tisha tonight. She looked great. Yeah, Tisha looked good. I loved her. I told y'all her confessional gave substitute teacher vibe. I have to rewatch it because I barely paid attention. I paid more attention to the Bell Collector promo. Me too. I think they need to cancel the show. The whole show seems to be scripted at this point, and it's all fake. It is. And what makes the real tag is when everybody else could get called out, but Mellow Mutt. That's what make it real tag. Everybody else, we can say what we want to. Lord forbid we say something about her. But see, that's why I keep my feet on her damn neck, because y'all know I don't care about y'all. I say what I want to say around here about who I need to say it to. What's good, really be? Really be ain't paid attention to it either. Yeah, Bell Collector. I'm waiting on Bell Collector too. Bell Collector look like it's finna give way more than what LAMH is getting, because I'm just tired of it at this point. I am being real. I am. I mean, y'all, you could be enjoying the show, but I mean, with me, I'm tired. It's we talking about old shit. Tiffany bringing up old stuff. Tiffany's still messy and pregnant. Messy and pregnant. Like, it's just, it ain't nothing changed. What's she by no such thing at? LaTisha, why you ain't invite she by no such thing? I'm sure she would have loved to have came to the little girl's thing. Why not? Why not? I mean, Melody invited Tiffany. I mean, Melody invited Kiki. I mean, I feel as though you can invite she by no such thing. Melody invited Kiki, and none of them saw nothing wrong with it. None of them said all of them said it was cool. They didn't understand why the invite mattered, because they was friends or whatever the case may be. Well, why didn't you invite she by no such thing around there? I'm sure she liked massages. She liked to play around in the messy shit. Why not invite her? Now that would have made a scene. The show didn't rest for at least 6 months. I would have thought it would have came back. I do thought it wouldn't have came back to the summer. Am I reviewing Bad Boys Houston? Yeah, I said I was. Oh, you right about that, T. Sheba no such thing would have came. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen that. That would have been real good. Why you ain't invite Sheba no such thing? Invite her around for the girls. Why you ain't do it? I'd did it. Sure would have. Matter of fact, me and her would have planned. I just would have told you it was mine. But then when once you came there, yeah, me and her planned it together. We made you a robe and everything. Mm-hmm. I'd did it. Everything Marcel said about the business was correct. Hiring or firing employees isn't the focus. She needs to manage accounting and financial department. I agree with what he said, but I didn't like the way he said it. It was very much so shut the hell up and make your bag. That's your position. He didn't articulate that to her in a way that would have made her feel comfortable with the adjustments that was made. Like most of y'all would want y'all husbands to do. Y'all wouldn't have wanted him to sit up there and just straight up gaslit you in the middle of that conversation, still leaving you wondering or guessing or whatever the case may be. Like, come on now. Like if he would have just said that, I think she would have been all right versus the way he presented it. Like it was very much so shut up and make the money. That's basically what he said in a nutshell. Tisha faking the fun. She's clearly not doing anything in that business, hence she was evicted from the office. Child, that's crazy. I would have kicked them out the bedroom. I'm dead. Child, she can't. He moved them into that Tisha Mellow Mutt would never. Okay? Mellow Mutt would never downgrade from that deluxe townhouse that y'all was living in down to that that shy house that y'all living in, child, because that's what it is. Y'all house give the shy house tea. Y'all remember the shy houses where we'll go to after the club ended and they'll stay open till about 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all remember that? And they used to sell home cooked dinners and all of that and sell shots or whatever. Y'all remember that? Child. Just like Martell had a real gym and he ruined it. I mean, would I call her a gym? I mean, cubic zirconia maybe, but gym? Mm-hmm. That's a, I mean, hey, can all have our opinions. Shout out to you, Miyu. Marcel too busy trying to be the Juan Cleaver that's old school. Listen, I mean, I ain't saying there's anything wrong with him having work ethic, but you got to find balance and you got to find time. You can't just be all work, 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 work. You know, you can't. Not when you got a family anyway. That's all his daddy was saying. He wasn't trying to tell him to not work or he wasn't trying to stop him from working. He was just saying, like, nigga, take it easy. Enjoy the fruits of what you done, right? And enjoy it with your family. That's basically what he said. But Tisha to say she's been married the longest, she should know by now that Marcel is dummying her, and I don't like it, child. Tisha has all the resources to do whatever she wants. I'm telling her to leave Marcel because he cheats. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but because he's an ass who couldn't make it without her, child. And it's okay, T. You don't have to admit it. I know how you feel about Mel. You dislike her for her is a motivation for her. Uh-huh. She's a gem. She was the best thing for him, and he ruined it. Another man will enjoy the gym and love the fuck out of her. And I want that for her. But to me, she'll keep us a coney. You know. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily give her, you know what I'm saying, the gem of Africa, the gem of Wakanda, or whatever. I mean, child. She the type I gotta have it appraised. You know, I gotta scope it for my damn self. I don't know. What's good, Tracy? It ain't even about the work ethic. It's the fact that he has it in his mind that he shouldn't be receiving orders from a woman, his wife, nevertheless. So, well, listen, most men don't like to listen to their wife. Trey don't listen to me. I mean, but she alright. She alright. You know, she alright, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that was really my thoughts and my views on it. Like, this was just a fake ass episode full of fake ass shit. That's really all I got from it. No shade, Carlos, but you losing me, friend. You losing me. You definitely are. Like, I barely made 200 people up here, and I just damn near made it at 100 likes. Like, I think I am gonna jump ship and just make mine pre-recorded too, because my people ain't fooling with it like that. They not watching. They ain't even watching it. I mean, maybe it's because everybody watching the fight tonight. Ain't Javante Davis fighting tonight? Maybe that's what it is. You said they losing you too. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cute as it looks now. It isn't. Mm, I mean, I guess. I mean, like, I really don't even blame the people for not being here. I mean, because I don't know if y'all noticed it or not. I half-assed it tonight. I really did. I half-assed it. That's why I'm glad I had this beer here to loosen me up some to get motivated because it was fight and the playoff. Yeah, excuse me. Scotty said he ready for a Rowa and Bell Collective. Me too. Me too. But yeah, I'm about to end this, y'all. And like I say, Carlos, because I know you be watching. It's no shade, friend, but this ain't it. It's not. Like, it's just people phoning in. That's all this is. You know. Ain't nobody real friends like that. Don't nobody really rock like that. They just all call sheet friends. That's all. Everybody just there to work. And it bleeds. It do. I mean, I don't know. It ain't that interesting though. But be no shade, Carlos. No shade, friend. But it ain't that interesting, child. It's not. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this boring ass episode because that's what it was. It gave Borisville, Snoozeville, Snooze Fest. I could have been doing other things, girl, like watching the fight in the NBA playoffs with Trade. But no, I'm here. So y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, and I'm gone, girl. Bye.